Hello, everyone. This is Mystic Goddess with your general reading. So, today we're going to see what the person who is thinking about you is not telling you currently. This reading is for everyone of every zodiac sign, so feel free to switch the energies around as needed. All right, so let's go ahead and get into these messages. Give me messages, please, Holy Spirit, for everyone that watches this reading. When it comes to the person who is thinking of my viewers, what is that person not telling my viewers currently when it comes to love? Wow, you have one that fell out. What is that person not telling my viewers currently when it comes to love? My goodness. More cards coming out. Two more shuffles. All right. So let's see what comes out here. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, you have watching, stalking, or spying. So they're not telling you that they're keeping a close eye on you. You also have third party is watching, stalking, or spying, regret, remorseful, as well as real effort. And that card came out crossing. So this person is not telling you that there are certain things that they regret. Okay. They could be feeling remorseful at the moment. There's a lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda energy here. They could even regret choosing someone else over you. Now, the third party doesn't necessarily have to be another lover. It could be a family member, a friend, or anything and anyone that they prioritize over you. Okay. But there is a third party who is keeping a close eye on you as well. Now, for a small portion of you, there is a third party who is regretting interfering in the relationship between the two of you. For example, if this person did go toward a karmic or if they went toward another person, the person that they went toward could be regretting getting involved with this particular person. Now, for others of you, this person is regretting getting involved with the third party. They could be mirroring each other where both of them feel a way about getting involved with one another. Wow. With real effort coming out crossing, it lets me know that this person somewhat feels like they're unable to change or they just don't want to change. This card is about trying to change your behavior or your life for the better. So this person isn't really doing anything to better themselves or to better their life in general. I also feel like this is symbolic of the third party not being able to compare to you, okay? They could feel like they got involved with someone who doesn't care, someone who is not holding them to a higher standard, someone who is not bettering their life in any way. So there's regret here when it comes to them getting involved with a third party. I really feel like they're regretting the third party. For a small portion of you, the third party could be watching you, okay? They may not know who you are personally, but they know of you. With control freak being at the bottom of the deck, this is someone who wants to be in control of you, all right? They also have some negative energy or spiritual blockages, so no wonder they feel as though their life isn't getting any better. At the top of the deck, you have an energetic message to you from this person's energy. These cards come out regardless of what I ask. It's basically the person in question interrupting the reading to say something. All right. So they're basically saying, even though there's a third party in the picture, that they're still in love with you. Wow. Now, for some of you, this person could feel as though the karmic is a control freak, or they feel like the karmic has caused them some type of blockages. Yeah, this person thinks that the third party has some negative energy on them. I keep hearing can't come up, can't come up. So they feel like they're unable to come up or level up They feel stuck ever since they've been dealing with this third party. Wow. Give me another card. What is this person not telling my viewers? So they regret ever getting involved with the third party in the first place. All right. You have full of lies here. So they're admitting that they've been dishonest and or deceptive. At the bottom of the deck, you have fake or jealous friends, possibly family involved. So this person is being influenced by people who have ill intentions. Someone was lying on you, okay? Now, of course, they're admitting that they've been deceptive. They're admitting that they haven't always been honest, but they're also realizing that a family member or a friend was filling their head up with lies regarding you. Yeah, there are certain people who have been deceptive toward this person because they didn't want to see the two of you together. This is another energetic message to you from this person's energy. They're saying, I'm sorry. I know I messed things up. So no wonder they're in regret. Yeah, this person knows that they messed up with you. Fully aware of that. Give me another card. What is this person not telling my viewers? So they're coming out heavy. Okay, they're coming out swinging right away. You have wearing a mask. So they're admitting that everything is a facade as of now. They haven't been showing you their true self. With the unrequited card being at the bottom of the deck, they're saying that even though they were giving unrequited energy, they loved you just as much as you loved them. Yeah, they were being fake. They were being fake by not being expressive when it comes to those deep emotions that they have for you. This is someone who is superficial, okay? They may have been afraid of coming off like they were crazy in love with you. They didn't want to be viewed as a simp or as someone who's hard up for a man. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Therefore, they would give you unrequited energy. And I feel like they were also doing that due to being influenced by fake friends or family members. There's someone close to this person who is jealous of you. Give me another card. All right, so you have hiding secrets, and that card came out in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, you have fatal attraction here. So there's some type of secret that has been exposed in regards to this person, but I feel like they were trying to keep it hidden from you. They were trying to keep it hidden, but it came out anyway, especially with the card being in reverse. Now, for some of you, this person is going to show you a completely different side of them. They have an if I can't have you, no one can type of mentality. And I feel like you're going to see that side of them. Okay? They do not want anyone else to have you. But see, the audacity is they want to be a free agent. This card is about having a mentality of I do what I want when I want. So they want to be free to do their own thing, but they don't want anyone else to have you. This is crazy. At the top of the deck, you have another energetic message to you from this person's energy, and they're saying, I want you all to myself. This is juicy. This person is a mess. They have been wearing a mask, giving you unrequited energy, making you feel like the connection is one-sided or like the emotion was one-sided. There has obviously been a disconnect in the connection between the two of you. It's coming out like they got involved with a third party, and now they're regretting ever going toward that person in the first place. Now, if you know for sure that there's not a third party lover involved, they regret listening to others over you. They regret letting fake and jealous friends or family members influence them. They're finding out the truth in regards to that. Okay? They're admitting here that they feel like they have spiritual blockages because of a lot of the decisions that they made. They're admitting that they've been lying to you or that they have been deceptive. And they were also doing it to impress someone around them. I don't know what this is about. It's giving energy of fake friends or family members helping them to be deceptive toward you in some way, whether that's giving them advice or trying to help them hide things from you. They don't want anyone else to have you. Okay? They have a if I can't have you, no one can mentality. There's fatal attraction energy here. They want you all to themselves, but at the same time, they want to be free to do their own thing. They're aware that they messed up, and they're still in love with you. Now, how did that just sound? That sounded crazy from one extreme to the next, right? Oh my goodness. I'm going to get one more card, and then I'm going to clarify some of these cards that we've already pulled. Give me one more card, please, Holy Spirit. This person is a mess. All right, you have soulmate. So they feel as though you are their soulmate, like you're their other half. With toxic love being here, I feel like this person, they're in love with you, but they don't know how to express love in a healthy way. Also, they're admitting that they think about you a lot. For some of you, this person could end up doing some jail time, or they could end up in trouble with the law. But for others of you, they're just admitting that they're stuck in their head. They feel like they're in a mental prison. This is going to be very specific. Please don't force it to fit. For a small portion of you, this person could end up in trouble with the law because of a third party that they've been dealing with. That may be why the remorseful card is here. It's because either something is being held over this person's head, or they're being threatened with jail time, threatened with getting the law called on them. They feel like they're connecting with someone who is toxic that is going to end up getting them in trouble. Wow. But I feel like it's a part of their karma. At the top of the deck, you have twin flame. So for some of you, this could be a twin flame. For others of you, this is someone that you may have suspected was your twin flame at some point. Let's go ahead and clarify a few of these cards. Give me more messages, please, Holy Spirit, for everyone watching this reading. When it comes to the person that is thinking about my viewers, what is that person not telling my viewers currently? Ooh, they are watching you. Look at this. The Page of Swords. And it fell out right on top of I want you all to myself. For a small portion of you, they want to confess that to you. They're also admitting that they tried to trap you in some way. Yeah, they tried to trap you. They may even try and say things to keep you mentally stuck. Why is watching, stalking, or spying here for what this person is not telling my viewers? Look at this, the Empress card. So they're watching, stalking, or spying because you're the best thing that's ever happened to them. Yeah, and they're worried about you having a new beginning elsewhere. That has been coming out so much in the readings. They're hurt. If there's been a breakup, they're hurt. Hurt because they're aware that no one is going to be there for them the way that you have. You will be a huge win for anyone who has the privilege and honor of being in your presence. But it's a major loss for them. For some of you, they're also watching you because they know that they hurt you. Okay? If there has been an argument or any misunderstandings between the two of you, they're keeping a close eye on you to try and see how you're coping with it. Now, if you know for sure they have no way of spying on you, then they're just curious in regards to what you're up to. Give me another card. Why is I'm sorry, I know I've messed things up here. Why is that here for this person when it comes to what they're not telling my viewers? All right, you have the High Priestess card. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Pentacles. So for some of you, they're keeping this to themselves regarding them knowing that they messed things up. Now, for a small portion of you, they could admit that. It's also giving energy of them seeing you as a huge loss. That's coming out again. For a small portion of you, this person feels as though they've been having financial issues ever since they did wrong by you. They're saying that they went toward someone or something that's lacking. It's lacking compared to what you provided. It's lacking compared to what they were getting from you. For some of you, one reason why this person sabotaged the connection is because they don't feel good enough, or they feel like they're lacking in some way. Okay, this is definitely giving energy of them having major insecurities. For some of you, they're trying to let you know that they're sorry telepathically. Give me another card. Why is Fatal Attraction here? Ooh, you have a few that came out. All right, so you have the Three of Swords in reverse, and you also have the Queen of Wands. I apologize, the Queen of Pentacles crossing. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Justice card. So they don't want you getting over them. They don't want you recovering. They don't want you healing. It would also break this person's heart if you were to move on with someone else. They don't want you giving attention to another person. They don't want you nurturing another connection. With the Queen of Pentacles coming out crossing, they feel like they're not going to meet anyone else like you. And they definitely would be hurt to see you giving that nourishment, giving your tender love and care to someone else. Give me another card. Why is regret remorseful here? All right. You have the Four of Cups. Now remember, the regret remorseful card fell out on top of the third party card. They're regretting the third party because they're discontent. The Four of Cups is a card of feeling ignored. Like I said before, feeling discontent. They feel like they didn't see what was right in front of their face. The blessing that was right in front of their face. The blessing being you. They're also losing interest in the third party, but they're sticking around because they're sticking around because there's something that they're trying to gain from the third party. Okay, there was strategy involved with them getting with the third party in the first place. They're saying that the relationship was built off of lies. The Seven of Swords is also a card of avoidance. So, like I said before, they're wishing that they would have avoided this third party. They feel like they moved too fast with the person. Also, it was all a lie. It wasn't what it seemed to be. They may have tried to make it seem as though the third party was someone that they could see themselves settling down with. Someone that was their perfect match. But in reality, it was all a scheme. It was a scheme to make you think that they were not interested in you anymore. And now they regret it. Give me another card. Why is wearing a mask here along with unrequited? Why is that here for what this person is not telling my viewers? All right, you have the Knight of Swords as well as the Four of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Cups. So they're admitting that they didn't initiate a lot of effort. Also, they're saying that they kind of have a bad temper. All right, this is someone, they're not the most balanced, especially mentally. And so they fell for you so quickly to the point where they became afraid that you would either end up hurting them or like the connection wouldn't end up going anywhere. All right. It's like their feelings for you and their thoughts of you drive them crazy. They fell for you way too fast. For some of you, they're wearing a mask regarding being over you. The Four of Swords can be a card of recovery. So they're admitting that they're wearing a mask when it comes to that. And look at this. They're coming out as the Knight of Swords. You're coming out as the Empress. Another reason why the connection was unrequited is because they didn't feel like they were on your level. I mean, how can the Knight of Swords come to an Empress, whether you're a male or a female? Give me one more card. Why is third party is watching, stalking, or spying here? Also, the third party could be keeping close tabs on you because they're aware that this person is not interested in them. Like this person has started to ignore them. They've started to become distant and closed off. You have the Two of Swords here. So the third party feels as though this person isn't over you. They're also feeling like the connection isn't really going anywhere between them and this person. So they feel like their thoughts are preoccupied by you. They're also behaving in a different manner toward the third party than they were in the initial stages of the connection. I feel like initially they were trying to romance this third party, or they came off really charming as someone who was quite interested. But now this third party feels alone, and this person has been restrictive. They're either restrictive when it comes to their actions toward the third party, or they're restrictive when it comes to conversing with them. And also, this Eight of Swords card lets me know that the third party was aware that this person wasn't over you. They were aware, but they tried to blindfold themselves to it. What are the odds of two cards being here and both people are wearing blindfolds? You have the Eight of Swords as well as the Two of Swords. That is the Ten of Swords. So things are really rocky between the two of them. Also, their connection may have been built off of betrayal. Look at this. The Wheel of Fortune along with the Tower card. So this third party is getting the same thing they put out. All right. It's coming back to them. They feel as though the relationship that they have with this person is a disaster. And like I said before, it was built upon an unstable foundation to begin with. This is definitely karmic type of energy. They're connecting with a karmic. But they're still holding on to this person because they don't want them going back to you. Give me one more card. Why is fake, jealous friends or family involved here? I have to see what that's about. All right. You have the Three of Wands. They tried to make this person think that they could do better. They encouraged them to keep their options open. to see what else was out there, even though their ships had already come in with you. After the Three of Wands, it's the Four of Wands, meaning you were someone that they could have had a stable, beautiful connection with. The two of you could have ended up married, okay, if this person would have operated from their higher self. I feel like they had someone kind of preaching to them, trying their best to influence this person's decisions. They were also worried about this person making you a priority over them or choosing you over them. They encouraged this person to turn their back on you. This is sick. So yeah, there's a lot going on here. A lot going on. This person is fully aware that they messed up. I mean, the Empress is here. They're fully aware that they're not going to find anyone else like you. They're aware that this third party does not compare to you. Now they kind of feel stuck in a situation because they're using the karmic in some way. So they're trying their best to stay put, but it's almost like torture. They don't want anyone else to have you, even though they're not even giving you the attention that you deserve. They want you all to themselves. But at the same time, they're not doing anything to bring about change or to better themselves. So this is someone who's definitely toxic, okay? Very possessive over you. They're still in love with you, but this is not someone who is healthy for you at the moment. So use your intuition, okay? You're highly intuitive. Some of you may even be psychic. I mean, you have the High Priestess card and the Empress. You're a powerful man or woman. The type of power that you have is, there are no words. You are divine as well. You're chosen. That's why this person is going through so much. That's why they have spiritual blockages. That's why they are experiencing negative energy. They're getting what they put out. All right. And so that is the reading. Everyone, if you guys resonated with this or if you liked this reading, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as a part of the Mystic family. I love each and every one of you guys so much. You take care. Be safe. Until next time. Bye.